Good morning, YouTube.
Good morning, YouTube.
We're finally getting out of Ohio. Can you believe it?
We've said this now 3 times. Finally.
What have you been up to?
I've been riding on a daydream.
Heidi and I was talking, and you know, this is the longest we've ever been in one spot with our camper ever. Other than the house, when we lived at the house. Being here 6 weeks. We're here 6 weeks. And I didn't want to be in Ohio 6 weeks. That's why we left Ohio. So we're hooking up. I was shooting a video for Pro Pride. Maybe you guys already seen that. It's just a hitch up video. Yeah. And I love these new jacks. They are so awesome. I mean, the old ones were good as far as hooking it up, but yeah, that's just about right. So yeah, I think I'm done there. Yeah, this is a cool process. You guys, I'm telling you, if you are even half debating, well, maybe I should get that Pro Pride hitch. I know it's expensive. It's peace of mind. It's peace of mind. How much is your insurance worth going down the road? I'm not saying you can't go down the road safely with other hitches. I'm just saying, why wouldn't you get the safest hitch out there? I mean, it's just me. That's why we have it. It's overkill for us, and we still love it, and we still notice the effects of it. So, am I selling something already this morning? What's going on there? So we're heading to Hershey. You hear the exhaust of the truck. Listen how meaty that sounds. You know what's funny is the truck didn't sound like that for the first 10,000 miles, but now I think the catalytic converters and the exhaust have gotten to the point where they're expanded and they're pushing some sound out. So we're all hooked up. We did not put any fresh water in, which we don't necessarily need any fresh water. It's only 5 hours.
If we do, we got gallons.
Yeah. Thing is, I mean, all you need the fresh water for, if you're using the bathroom, is just to flush the toilet. So we always keep like a liter bottle of water in there that we'll use to flush the toilet.
He said that, and whenever I was putting everything away, the water bottle was gone.
No, we have the water bottle, and Heidi don't know where it is.
Oh.
I know exactly where it is.
He's hiding it from me.
I filled it up even.
Oh.
So the whole idea behind this is going and checking out new RVs at Hershey, and also hoping that everything goes well. First of all, we lubricated the whole RV. This is our first trip with the new jacks that are on the Pro Pride there, the weight distribution jacks. These are the version 2 specials, which so far so good. I love them. But more importantly, this is our first trip with a new rear axle. So we got to make sure that the axle goes down the road okay. And everything's so far so good, the way it looks in that. But we'll pick this up 5 hours from now. We'll be where we need to be.
Hey guys, we finally made it. It seemed like we was driving forever. Probably because we haven't been on the road for 6 weeks. But we made it to Hershey Park Camping RV Resort, and right here we are. So we'll be here for 5 days, and we'll go over to the RV show. But the drive was uneventful, and which was good. Water pressure here is good. It's very good, actually. Drinkable water, yes. Internet, yes. So we're gonna relax today, or for the rest of the day. It's probably 4:30 by now. So this is our spot. It's a pretty nice park. I don't remember if we did a drive-through before. We may have, but we're at this section this time. So we'll pick it up later.
Good morning, YouTube. Say hi, Heidi.
Good morning.
Welcome to Hershey, Pennsylvania, early morning. Now this is Hershey Park. We were at Hershey Park last year. I'm sorry, year before last. COVID stopped us last year. And you see this area here, this is the bus stop. This is for where the buses actually come and pick you up, or the shuttles. And they run a lot, which I'll talk about that later. But look at all these cabins up here. Isn't this kind of cool? I think that I wouldn't mind coming up here and staying in a cabin. You know what? Too bad this isn't a Thousand Trails Park. I wish this place would be packed all the time. It's a nice park. You hear a train occasionally, but look at our site. There it is in all its glory. Yeah, see the trash sitting by the truck? That's how they pick up your trash.
Twice a day.
Twice a day. It's pretty quiet last night. I didn't hear anything. So we had a problem with our water. One of our city water inlets cracked, and it's plastic, so it actually leaked inside the RV a bit. And it wasn't because it was leaking directly, it's because it was spraying everywhere. So why are we over here standing? Shuttles ain't running today. Look at this, they even have a queue. Isn't that what you guys call it overseas? A queue? They have a line. So we're waiting for Uber. We're not driving. That's not happening. Mommy's little shirt dude. Somebody lost their shirt. So the shuttles are free to Hershey Park. They run on days when the Hershey Park is open to the public. Shuttles run approximately every 30 minutes from approximately 1 hour prior to the park opening and 1 hour after park closes. Well, here's the deal. We're not going to Hershey Park. We're going to the Giant Center, and the shuttles run to the Giant Center also. So nice. But again, we don't have to worry about that. We're doing Uber, but Uber's real far away. He's like, look at this. He's 6 miles away. Isn't that crazy?
Can't believe that's the only one.
Yeah, I can't believe it either. But the guy's got 5.0 stars. Hey, there goes our trash. That was perfect. So we're going to sit here and wait for our Uber guy. What are we doing today? Well, let me talk to you about that. Well, if you talk to some of our subscribers, they're all saying that we're going to the RV show, and we're just picking out whatever RV we want, and they're going to give it to us for free. It's funny, there's a lot of misconceptions how this stuff works. And unfortunately, that's not the way it works. We're going to talk with Rockwood, the representatives with Rockwood. It's kind of interesting. We want to talk with them about other products that they have, you know, namely a fifth wheel in this case. But we're not closed-minded about anything, and we haven't made a decision one way or the other. We're just up there to talk. We're gonna haul our butts up to the show. We're gonna get our media passes.
That is not 5 3/4.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys look how fast that guy's going. He thinks that's an on-ramp to the expressway, apparently. Yeah, 5 3/4 speed limit. 5 miles per hour here. Come on.
Well, there's no reason actually to
Yeah.
be driving
Where are they
faster
going?
than that, because everything is so
Where are they
close.
going? Where are they going? Where are they going?
So
That's what I want to
tired.
know. So we'll pick this up a little bit later. Hopefully our batteries last. And I don't know if we'll be showing you RVs on this part of the day or another day. All I know is today's going to be really nice. It's going to be hot. We're going to have pretty much the place to ourselves other than other media and early entrants. And we should show you RVs because tomorrow chance of rain, next day chance of storms. So that would kind of suck.
Probably do that in between.
Yeah.
We'll have to look at the hourly.
We'll dodge raindrops. Well, we made it into the center, and I'm going to tell you, as far as the RVs that they're lacking at a lot of the dealerships, they're not lacking at this show. By no means. The show is pretty well packed. I'm kind of surprised, to tell you the truth. Everybody's very accommodating here, which is really nice, because we had golf carts originally that, well, Uber brought us here. The golf cart took us right to the gate that we needed to be at. And Heidi's over there puffing on her cigarette. She don't want you to see that. This is the one thing that's always been odd when we get to the shows early, you know, on a press day. It's like a ghost town. Yes, Heidi.
Yeah,
There's just nobody around.
which is nice. We need to be getting
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah, which I think we'll do that. We'll probably go through these RVs and take a look, but it just seems odd when we always show up.
We got an hour or so.
Yeah, so we're going to go try to find some Rockwoods, take a look at those, so we can get an idea of what we're wanting to talk about in general. Maybe they don't have a lot here, I'm not sure. I bet you their plant was affected by it pretty drastically. Look at this, a double door. I love these doors. Heidi and I was talking about these doors. I love these doors. That is sweet. Now, of course, they're not all window, but yeah, that is
I wonder
sweet.
how you keep them clean.
Yeah, how do you keep that clean? Is it a glass cleaner?
Fingerprint free.
Yeah. Let's see what this one looks like, just out of curiosity. It says it's a front kitchen. I don't know if they're open. Oh, delightful. So this is the first RV we've stepped into, and the new, this is okay. Well, that's all right. I like the bathroom setup. Look at, it's travel accessible, because I think you might be able to leave this door open with the slide in. I don't know. So what this is, you guys are. This is one of the reasons we like to look at different Forest River family RVs. What we're looking at here is a Rockwood 2608 BS, but it's not. It's Arctic Wolf. This is Jay. Hey Jay, how you doing? This is what Jay and them have. 2608 BS. But it's in the Arctic Wolf platform, and they do this a lot. Rockwood will share, and I'll tell you the other one, which is right outside the window there, that shares a lot of that platform. Wildwood. Wildwood has a lot of shared floor plans.
Nice.
Yeah, this isn't bad. Actually, the floor feels really good too. I'm kind of surprised, to tell you the truth. Big pantry.
Huge
Yeah,
pantry.
that is huge.
Yeah, this is like I say, a 2608 BS, just in a different form. The floor feels very nice in here. I'm kind of impressed with the quality of these units, to tell you the truth. This is better, just from walking through. This is better than what I recall. So travel accessibility, of course you have two doors, so it's probably not really an issue. All right, we just wanted to look at this one. We're not going to start looking at RVs yet,
Got
guys.
new refrigerators.
Yeah, I don't know that brand. Canon?
It's a solar.
Juice pack of solar. Go ahead and open that up, and I'll show you why these 12-volt compressor refrigerators are becoming more and more desirable, and they're being put in more and more units.
I don't know what that is.
That's travel. Slide it up, slide that. There you go. See how
Ooh.
deep that is? See how there's no fins at the
Yeah.
top?
It's nice.
So you have a refrigerator that goes in the same spot as the old one. Wow. Look how big that freezer is. That's huge. Yeah. I'll tell you what, everybody's going to have them after a while, especially if you get a solar panel on the roof. Okay, so we think we've got a game plan here. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to try it. So what you're seeing here in this entire row, this is Rockwood. This is the Rockwood Row. So whenever you're coming in through the entrance from the parking lot, they are on the main drag right outside of the gate that you're going to travel through. So if you travel up the main road right from general parking, they're going to be on the right hand side. I don't know when you're going to see this, but I'm sure they're going to set up like this in the future, hopefully, because this is a good spot. So what we're doing is going to start from small to big, because we're finding that our audience is really, it's pretty varied at this point, and the Rockwood line has some really cool small ones. So let's go ahead and flip you around and start talking about them. Okay, so I'm going to try to cover these just like I would whenever we're traveling, the most part. Here we go. Look, 4,309 pounds this is when it's fully loaded. I don't really care about the empty weight, because I you know, if you can handle 4,309 pounds, then you know you're ready to go. Looks like that the unit is a 2021. You've got a single axle. This is a Geo Pro by Rockwood. These are running with Asdale for the most part also. And as far as Asdale's concerned, you're going to see some of the smaller units from Rockwood run Asdale, but some of the big ones have Luan. And quite honestly, it doesn't make much of a difference because there's no leaks. There is some ability for insulation reasons that you might want Asdale, and it being a little bit lighter. I'll have to say,
This is cute.
this is
like it.
kind of nice. So Murphy bed, if you guys don't know what this is, the back of the couch will fold down and out of the way, and this will pull down into your bed. So you basically have, well, actually, I don't know if this folds back or if it folds down. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you've got to pull it out. That's what that is. It'll pull out. This would lay flat. So Murphy bed. This will come down as a bed if you need to. Definitely a little bit more rugged and off-road feeling on the outside, but the inside is pretty refined. The cabinets are very decent. Oh, nice. They got the hidden hinges in here. Look at that with slam. And the bathroom. Yeah, I could deal with the bathroom. Now, I'm not going to be able to give you some real strong points on this, why we would buy it or anything, because honestly, we need larger than what we currently have, but this is pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's nice.
And you know what? Inside, I don't feel like I'm bouncing around or nothing. I
Pretty
feel
solid.
Yeah, I feel pretty secure in here. Actually, I think there's less movement on this one than ours. Oh, there's a little movement. I can shake it a little bit. So, little Geo Pros. These are becoming very popular, and there's a good reason. Now, Heidi loves these. The big landing steps. This doesn't have the power assist or the assist, but you really don't need it with that. Nice setup. I really like this. Ladder to get on the roof. Sweet. Is this going to be close to the same? This is a little bit bigger. Yeah, it's got a little bit bigger, so let's see what this one is. Now, these units were just opened up, so let's check the weight on this one. 4,400 pounds fully loaded. Ooh, you got a little storage here. Wow, not a little storage, a big storage. We'll look at that on the other side if it's unlocked. It does have a Schwintek slide. That's cool. Looks like the next one does too, so we'll put that in the precursor of maybe what we go look at. Let's see what this looks like here. If this is open, yes. It does have the magnetic catch. The door is not as thick as ours, but man, is it lightweight. Look at the storage here. That is pretty darn good for how small this is. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, yeah, that's a power awning, and so is this. That's almost the whole length. So the big landing step again. This one's, the bed's already down, and that's because of this big, wow. Okay, maybe we need to go smaller. Let's minimize. Magic Chef refrigerator. Wow, we're having flashbacks, at least I am, to our pop-up camper.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And this is way better than any pop-up I've ever owned. Yeah. Look at the storage in here. Look how big that is.
It's nice.
Again with the hidden latches. You got a cubby down here.
I love that they went to the one handle for the bathroom and the kitchen.
Yeah, we hate the double handle sinks. This is not, wow.
Yeah.
That is not bad. Now, height-wise, yeah, maybe. Let's take a look here. I got flat shoes on, but still.
You could do it.
Oh, yeah, I could do it. Just go down just a little bit. By the way, 6 foot, right on the nose. Not a monster or anything. I'm kind of normal height, I suppose.
I'd say this would be a good one for a single person that is working, like a nurse or
yeah. Gosh.
traveling.
But that off-road, the whole off-road ability is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Well, good morning.
Howdy,
I
good
didn't
morning.
realize that was you guys as I walked.
All right, so going into the next Geo Pro, we're looking at a unit that gets a little bit bigger. Again, we're kind of doing the small to big. Talking about small to big. I took my big stomach and made it small to get it through there. This unit here weighs 4,395 pounds when it's fully loaded. Again, you know, that's 756 pounds worth of cargo going in here. Schwinn-Tech slide looks relatively large. You got your hook up here. Let's take a peek. Nice pass-through storage. I'm telling you, this is a good storage size considering that the unit is so small. You know, you got a relatively small unit here, but comparable size. They've always done really good. Rockwood's always really done good that way. Let me go ahead and get through here again. So already tells us this is different. Again, you've got these off-road tires. Let's go ahead and show you underneath here real quick. There's spare tires mounted underneath. Beds up front. This would have been something we would have owned when we were younger. When our kids were smaller and we were in pop-ups, I would have killed for this. This dinette's huge, huge, huge. I love this. I wish our dinette was like this, because I could put my feet across and rest whenever I'm editing video. The bed's up front, but here's the kids. They got their own little cubicles, cubby holes. Cubby hole for kids. Kids cubby. And then going into the bathroom. I have to move the ladder. Open the door. By the way, the ladder was just sitting there. It wasn't where it needed to be. Oh, now that is unique. That is unique. Check out the sink. That's your sink.
So if you have little ones, it's perfect.
Yes, this is pretty darn good. I like this. That's pretty deep. Yeah, we would have loved this. Versus a pop-up, definitely. Magic Chef fridge. Yeah, let's tell you what the model is, so if you guys are interested in this one. It is a Rockwood G20 BHS. It's called a bunkhouse. Let's see what the back looks like here. Oh, look at that ladder to get on the roof.
Wow.
Wow, that is slick. That is hardcore. I think that thing slides underneath or something for storage. The ladder capacity, I'm heavier than the ladder capacity. Just let you know. I'm not getting on there for that reason. All right, so now we're moving into a very, very popular brand. We've seen more of these on the road than any other single Rockwood. More than we've seen our ultralights, even older ultralights. The mini lights, the minis, they're everywhere, and you're going to see why. One of the reasons is the capacity and everything on this is pretty close to what ours is, and it's in a smaller footprint. However, these aren't built light. They are a little bit on the heavier side for how small they are, but still lighter than ours. So let's first look at the pass-through. Huge, giant pass-through. Close to art size for sure. Got to get through here somehow. Let me see if I can. 6,794 pounds is what this is, fully loaded. Okay, when it's empty, just reverse the numbers, subtract the numbers. 1,474 pounds cargo carrying capacity. That's a lot of cargo. That's about what we carry in ours, and we're full timing, obviously, so not very heavy when you're looking at a unit that's this size, which you'll see. You have a full rack and pinion slide. This is the same slide we have in ours, other than the fact it's not as long. Here's something that I was very happy to see. Tank flush on the same side as Water City hookup. Something ours don't have. They had to bring them through mud to get them here. Just ignore this side for that reason. But this is the laminated side, just like you would expect. Let's go ahead and get around the other side and show you what model it is and look inside. Outside TV hookup. You can see this is the same build quality as ours. You have, aluminum in the roof. You have aluminum down below. This is a well-built unit, just like ours is. It's got a big landing step. And when you first walk in here, you have a little pantry. You have your refrigerator. It's a Magic Chef. And then the bathroom. Pretty much the same shower as we have, I believe. Let me look here. Yeah, we have the same shower. Bathroom's great.
This is a couple's weekender.
Yes.
I like it.
This is definitely couples. You know, if you're just out to enjoy yourself, you don't have to work from the road. Even if you do have to work, you could bring in a tray easily and work from here. Nice seating. I like that. Heidi likes the kitchen. It's got more counter space than ours. TV right across, fireplace, and of course your bedroom. It is separated by a curtain. It is a couples camper, so you don't really need to separate yourself from much. Now, I see why, and Heidi probably does too, why these are so popular. Man, this is a lot of RV for a little space, and it's built very, very well. Very happy with the direction they've gone with these. I thought these were going to be a little bit smaller, I tell you the truth. Yeah, you imagine how fast I could tow this thing? So let's see what kind of model this is. 2205S, and they're just listed as a front bed. Alright, so this one here, I can't get to the other side. We had to look it up. So this one here, you're looking at about 6,000 pounds when it's fully loaded. This will carry 1,288 pounds. You have a pass-through that's very similar to the first one. A little bit shorter in height, but it does have a breakaway over there. Must be a component. Looks like it has a little table that goes along with this. Your slide. This is a 2109S front bed. Same setup here. You have your pantry, you have your bathroom. This is all the same as the other one. And instead of the theater seating, you have a large couch in here, which Heidi would like that. She could lay out on that pretty easily and take her afternoon nap, even though the bed's right here. Other than that, pretty much the same as the last one. Just a little bit lighter weight, and I think it has to do with that there. And this is a Schwintek slide on this one. That is not a rack. Okay, now this one is a little deceiving. You would think that looking at that this would be close, but you're talking about 6,800 pounds on this one when it's fully loaded. But you can haul 1,700 pounds in here. Your pass-through storage has gone away on this. You do have outside storage. This is a model number 2104S. It's got a front bed. So you know what this is. It's a Murphy bed, same as what we've seen before. The bed comes down, the couch goes down. Nice pantry. That's different. You can remove those shelves if you want, or move them in general. Wow, a lot of kitchen considering. This is as much kitchen as we have in ours. So that should give you an idea. The bathroom seems more open on this one. Definitely seems more open. Tall shower. You do have a linen closet there, and
Really nice.
Another pantry. So the refrigerator, I don't know if you guys realize this, but being a 12-volt compressor refrigerator, this runs off of the 12-volt system. So when you drive down the road, you don't have to worry about a flame or a fire or anything going on, because it's not running off of a heating element. Also, something else I want to show you. These are standard in almost all of these Rockwoods now, and that's the tire pressure monitoring system. But yeah, this is a new feature, and you're going to see more and more of that. But anytime you see anything that doesn't say Norcold or Dometic, it's almost always going to be a 12-volt compressor. The way you would know for sure is if you open this up, and if there's a bunch of fins in the back taking up space, you can see my hand's dirty, taking up space inside, then that's one that runs on propane also. The problem with that is it takes up space, and that's one of the big things in these RVs. You need as much space as possible. Wow.
There's a lot of storage in here.
Yeah, Heidi's finding out, and so am I. Look at that. That's a lot more than I thought. I don't think that I could reach all the way back there with my arm if I wanted to. Nice. That is very nice.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. It seems weird. I mean, they seem so small.
Yeah, I wish we had this.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, those are really nice. Push me. Let's go ahead and... Nice, huh? Cool. All right, well, Heidi looks up the weight. Check out this pass-through. This is big. This is very big. Not quite as big as ours, but definitely big.
7,660.
Total weight. So 7,600 pounds when this thing is fully loaded. We're approaching the weight of ours. I mean, ours is 8,800 pounds when it's fully loaded. This is a 2513S front bed. It's a Rockwood. This is still a mini light. And one of the reasons it's as heavy as it is, you got, look at, come on now. You got an outdoor kitchen on this one with a refrigerator. This is for your grill, your outdoor grill. You can swing around. Of course, you got your spare tire. You got a ladder to get on the roof. I love this, that it keeps you dry when you're outside cooking.
It's 25 foot 10 inches.
Ooh, 2510. So 26 foot. Bed up front. Wardrobe is actually close to our size of wardrobe. It actually has more because we don't have this cabinet over here that's in the corner. This is very nice. For how big this is, look at all that. Now, is this a linen on the to your left? Yeah. Wow. Okay. Pocket doors. I love when they do pocket doors. You have one couch here. Looks like kind of a theater seating thing. I'm sure that folds down in the back. Again, we're just talking about the refrigerators. Much bigger kitchen. Way bigger than ours. This has more than ours by far. Microwave, TV right across from it. Wow, this one would be a favorite of mine if we were looking to stay small. Look at this. You got a triple door slider for the shower, and look at this storage in here.
Wow.
Holy cow. Okay, I don't know if you guys will be able to tell, but this comes to basically my armpit.
I could get inside there.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You could get in there. Yeah.
What's that one look like in the
Yeah.
back there?
Well, it's got to be as deep, but oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's nice. All right. So if you guys are just a him and her, you don't have any kids coming, and you're not working from the road, but you want to be able to travel and get into all these parks relatively easy, and you want to pull with a smaller SUV, even though we're 7,800 pounds or 7,700 pounds, when you're loaded, you're not going to be that heavy. I mean, you got to figure that out of that 77 or 7,800 pounds, 1,500 of it's cargo. So if you stay out with the cargo and keep that down to around 800 pounds, you'll be even lighter yet. And I can stand under this easy. I don't know if you guys can tell, but not an issue. Not an issue at all. Yeah, that's slick. Got a receiver back here if you want to do bikes or whatever. Let's go ahead and slide around the corner here. It's got a rack and pinion slide because it's so large. All right, let's go to the next unit here. This is 7,772 pounds, pretty much the same weight as the one we just talked about. 1,500 pounds in cargo. This is a rack and pinion slide that we have on this side. And look at this. This is a mini light and it's got two slides. This is also a rack and pinion slide. Look at that. Very good. Nice. One place hookup. I'm impressed with that. I'm really impressed. Extra storage, real tall storage. Put a ladder in there if you want. And let's see what this looks like. Oh, nice. And this is accessible from inside. Here, Heidi in there flipping the cabinets around. Of course, your power tongue jack and your battery box. The battery box will hold dual batteries. That's what we've got on ours, and I suggest you run two. This is a double door. This is still in the mini light series, guys. This is where they're approaching the Rockwood ultralights, but they're staying just under that. It's a 2516S front kitchen, and oh my, I thought the last one had a big kitchen. This one's got the biggest kitchen so far. Oh, nice cubby up there. I like that. Magic Chef.
Nice storage.
Yeah, and this bottom storage you can actually access outside, which is cool. That little door there goes right outside. Nice. Oh, look at this. I didn't even see this when we walked in.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
the shelves will come out. You can use these hooks inside to hang your coats if you want to do that. I would probably leave it as cabinets though. You can always put an external hook somewhere and just hang your coat. You don't need to waste a cabinet for that. Fireplace and TV directly across from theater seating with drink holders and PowerPoint with USBs. Very delightful, very well thought out. Here's a swinging door, not a pocket door. Listen guys, I'm going to tell you that Heidi and I, if this unit was available when we were shopping, we might have bought this. And the reason is because I wanted the smallest RV that we could get. I wanted small. I wanted double doors, and I wanted to be able to travel and pull anywhere with basically a half-ton truck. We moved into the ultralight. I'm glad we did. It has extra seating. But this one here, I would probably have worked a way to get a desk in here so I could work sitting down here. Because the amount of space that you gain, and the bathroom, it's a walk-through bathroom. This is a large shower. This is very similar to what we already have on our own. Slightly smaller on the floor, but not by much. And the height definitely isn't. This is more counter space than we have in our bathroom. The medicine cabinet is bigger than the one we have in our bathroom. The storage underneath is about the same as what we have in our bathroom. So that little sponge drawer or toothbrush drawer, however you want to look at it. And then behind this door here is the throne. And just like ours, this is the exact same, pretty much linen size we have. What I could have seen getting into this one. Definitely. There's no doubt about it. The bedroom, the bed is, that's the same size. Right? That's the same size as ours. It just looks smaller because the walls are there. You got the lights above, you got cabinets above, and a big wardrobe with a big drawer. Is there another drawer underneath too?
Yeah, there's two.
Wow. Nice. And then this area here. I'll tell you what, we would have been thinking long and hard on this one. And then of course a second door, like I mentioned. So let's go back and make sure you guys have seen that number. 2516S. Full awning, covers both doors. This would have went right down and checked off all the boxes. That's incredible. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the next one. And we have 6,933 pounds. 1,235 of that weight is cargo. So fully loaded, 7,000 pounds. Depends on how much cargo you use. This is a little bit different. This pass-through area here. You can tell you got some stuff that's underneath the Murphy bed from what I can tell. Of course, power jack, double battery box. And we're getting to where the front end looks a lot like our Rockwood Ultralight. Single door. This is a model 2509S. This gives you the Murphy bed in the front. So the reason being is you need seating. Here's a dinette, the U-shape, King U, I think they call it. The kitchen has basically the same amount of space as ours, counter space wise. Maybe a little bit more. Little pantry here. And then this is where it kind of shines. This is the either storage or bunks, double bunks for the kids. And then the bathroom itself, rear bath, plenty of height. Looks like it's a porcelain commode.
It's nice.
It's a nice one. I still like the last one a little better for couples, but if you got kids.
Got kids and a cat. There's a little cat storage.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed that.
I wouldn't do that. But
Yeah, it's not for cat, but you could put a little dog in there. I think they'd sneak underneath. That's just keep the stuff from sliding out. Let's trap them in there.
I was thinking about the cat litter box.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can put that. So as far as outdoor kitchen, little refrigerator. I don't know. This is
pretty nice
This
one.
is going to lie.
Yeah.
Of course, you want to be outside cooking with all the kids that'll be in there.
The big one.
So now we're into the ultralights. All right, so 8,721 pounds. You can carry 1,400 pounds of cargo. That's a healthy weight. That's what ours is. So you have a Schwintek slide here, and you have the rack and pinion. Here's your pass-through storage, and this is just like ours. Our pass-through storage is this size. You got a big power inverter here. That's for solar, the solar package. It may be up above. Let's go ahead and go inside. Let's look at the model number before we go in, and it is a 2706 WS, which stands for wardrobe slide. This is essentially the same build as ours. The bedroom is pretty much identical to ours as far as the cabinets. The drawer over there, this door here, we have the exact same setup here as far as wardrobe. This is the hanging wardrobe. So all this is the same, but this is different. A fold-out table, counter space. This would give you effectively more counter space than what we have. Microwave above, counters above, definitely more kitchen storage. Now you got to remember, ours don't have hardly any kitchen storage, so it doesn't take very much to beat that. You have your U-shaped dinette, theater seating directly across from a fireplace, which does put out heat, and then your TV, of course. And then we're going back to the same thing again, something we're going to want to move into in the future, and that is the 12-volt compressor refrigerator. I don't know much about the Magic Chef brand, other than we used to have a apartment size refrigerator, a regular residential refrigerator from Magic Chef, and we didn't have any problems with it. Bathroom in the rear. Porcelain toilet, I believe. Yep. The shower's nice and big. It looks bigger than ours. It just looks bigger. I don't know. Probably is. More counter space than we do have in the sink wise. And then pretty much the same.
Though,
yeah, it does feel pretty spacious.
For a couple little kids.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is
That
huge.
makes up for the.
This is walk-in, just to let you know. Yeah, I mean, I'm in here. That's a lot bigger than I thought. And then of course this storage here, it's the same as what we just seen. This bottom bunk will fold up to give you tall storage if you want to. And then all this can be utilized as storage unless you got kids in there. I like this.
It's a nice one.
Yeah, this is a nice one. The floor heating, all right. The air conditioner feels really good in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty slick all the way around. Not bad. All right, we don't want to miss this outdoor kitchen. You got a lot of storage back here. You could put quite a few things in there other than, and then of course this folds down and slides in. You get another refrigerator out here too. Ladder on the back and the spare tire. So let's go back and remember what this model is. It is a 2706 WS, so that means it's probably about 32 foot, I'm guessing. So on to the next. All right, so we're going to show you this one, but this is a 2608. I didn't get the weights on it because it's comparable to ours. So you're talking right around 8,800 pounds fully loaded, and cargo carrying capacity in the 1,500 pound range. One thing we didn't like about the 2608 when we were shopping is you lose your pass-through storage, but there's a good reason for that. I'll show you once we get inside. You do have storage, but you don't have all that pass-through storage like we have on ours. Double door, I like the fact that the stairs were close to the axles. That makes it a little bit easier to keep these stairs adjusted. So 2608, this is comparable to ours. So Jay, look away. You already know what this looks like. You have either a hanging closet, like I said, for these two hooks to take away from all this shelf storage. I want to utilize that. I would probably just put a hook externally and see my jacket hanging. I have no problem with that to keep that storage. Now, why did it's a good thing to lose that pass-through storage? Look at all this kitchen. Heidi loves this kitchen. She loves all the storage. all that. And of course they have now the 12-volt compressor. Same dinette we have. They opted in the theater seating here, which is nice. We liked all this. The one thing that we didn't really care for is the travel accessibility. The slide being in, going from the kitchen, your sandwich, sitting down when you're at a truck stop or a Walmart for the night, and then getting up, using the bathroom, and then ultimately cleaning up and going to bed for the night. When the slide's in, you're utilizing your doors, going outside, and we just didn't. That's kind of one of the reasons. That, and also ours, we have, we had 2 rockers, which now we have 1 recliner, but I want to have a place to put that 1 recliner or that 1 rocker. And Heidi would not want this seating. She would want a place that she could lay down, take a nap, watch TV alongside of me. She likes to recline. Yes, we could recline next to each other, but it's just a little bit better when one falls asleep. We can walk away and not disturb. The pass-through bathroom. Nothing wrong with this size. Very accessible. We like it. We like the linen storage here. Of course, again, limitations. You learn how to live with this stuff. And I should say this is really linen storage. I think that that's where we put all our chemicals. Our suntan lotions, our bee sting stuff. Storage above here. Showers, same size as ours. Storage down here. About the same as ours. And then, of course, you can store all kinds of stuff in here. You have everything you need in here as far as your, for your bedroom. Good. There we go. All your hanging clothes, and of course your clothes when you're hanging them, they probably come down to here, so you have all this room for anything else you want to store. Then you have all this down here too. Well, not so much this. That's water pump access, but these 2 drawers, cabinets above the bed. Yeah, we like this. This was in the running when we bought ours. We almost bought this one, but ultimately because of the lack of seating in there, the 2 extra seats, that's why we didn't choose it. Oh, and travel accessibility. But a very good unit. They tow great down the road, just to let you guys know. We won't be able to show you our unit because they don't have our unit anymore. This one here is going to be ultimately the same as ours for the most part. We'll get some numbers here and see what they weigh. It does have the pass-through storage. It does have the big power inverter over there. That's nice. Big awning, single door, and we've got a model number 26W6WS. So we're talking the same. It's about a 29-foot, 8-inch in length from ball to bumper. This is the one that has the rear bathroom, which offers a good sized shower. It also offers a decent amount of linen storage. This is another one we thought about, pretty heavy.
8,700.
80.
Just over 87.
This is identical to ours as far as the weight, which you kind of figure they're all built the same way for the most part. So there's the seating that could be a couch. They opted in theater seating, the dinette, and then again for kitchen storage area, about the same as ours. And then the same wardrobe, same bed layout, everything is ours. This is identical to ours. Seems weird not having a door over there but instead of a window, but nonetheless, that's what we got. We pretty much have this same one. So towing down the road, these are fine. I suggest 3/4 ton. You can get away with half tonnage for Weekend Warrior, but I suggest 3/4 ton. It pulls it very nicely. Yeah, pretty good unit. Check out this one. These 2 slides that come out here, they're pretty much side by side. Isn't that cool? Look at that. Not very much space between them. We're going to go inside this one and take a look. The weight on this, we're talking fully loaded 9,865 pounds. 2,250 pounds of that is cargo, so 7,000 pounds empty. This one has something that ours didn't have, and that's a smart jack. So what we use is our Level Mate Pro to decide where the tongue needs to be whenever we go to hook it up. This has it built in, so you don't have to deal with that. You have pass-through storage, but it's a unique pass-through storage that's accessible from the inside also. You can see the subwoofers in there. We have one of those in ours. Helps with the sound system. I like that you can get to all your plumbing pretty easy, I think, in here. Big inverter. So it's roughly 31 feet long. It's actually 29.11, but let's just say it's probably going to act like more 31 feet. You also have your little refrigerator on this one. And I think that the layout on this one's pretty decent as far as the inside, but as far as the storage, like I said, we need that pass-through storage as it stands. This is pretty slick. This is not bad.
I like this. It's simple. And
yeah, maybe because of travel accessibility, because this has 2 slides on it that are not wardrobe. One's, yeah. We're gonna wait until they get out of this one, and we're gonna take a look at it. 7,000 pounds empty. 2,000 pounds worth of cargo. This is an 8263 MBR. It's a front kitchen. This is a unique setup. You got a big landing step. We love that. But look at the front kitchen in here. It's very inviting. So much so that those people were hanging out in here for quite some time because it's easy to do. It's easy to hang out in. Now, remember what I talked about that pass-through? Look at that. There's the pass-through storage right there. You can access it from underneath. Electric refrigerator. You got your theater seating. Of course, this is kind of like what that had in the fifth wheel. That bar area, work area. Big TV. And here is a coat or pantry. And then a walk-through bedroom.
you'll be disappointed when you get to the bathroom.
Oh, that's a shame. But look at this bed. This is a king. Yeah, it's
Definitely
a king.
king.
Wow. And it's on its own slide. That's why you see those 2 slides that I showed you in the back there. That little slide, and you have this slide here. Plenty of wardrobe and whatever you need here. And I hate this. We'll talk to Rockwood about this at some point because they asked for our feedback. And I don't think in this day and age that we need a his and her sink. I don't see a reason for the extra fixtures, the extra space that it takes. It just doesn't make any sense. The extra cleaning. I don't think there's ever been a time in the 30 plus years that we've been together and married that I've said, oh my, I wish I had my own sink because you make a mess of yours or whatever. So the his or her sink I've never liked. With that said, lots of storage, lots of cabinets. I mean, this is huge in here. I would probably keep towels up here, I think. Well, no. Yeah, you got a place in here. It's deep.
Very big bathroom.
The bathroom's huge back here. And the nice thing is it's in the back of the RV.
Yeah.
But you don't have to walk through dirt in the kitchen and the living area to get to it because it's right next to the bed, which the bed's in the middle.
I like what they did with the upper.
Got 2 little small shelves up top. It's kind of nice because I don't know if you know, whenever you start stacking pillows in there like we do, you have a tendency to knock stuff off your shelves.
Like your glasses.
Like your glasses or your phones or whatever. And now you've got a couple shelves.
Power. They have power in them now.
Yeah, they didn't have that before. Not on a lot of the bed slides. But yeah, I mean, kidding around, we don't need the dual sinks. And this is a nice area. This is a good area to have stuff. Oh, fake doors. Go figure that out. So there must be an outdoor kitchen. That was funny. I thought there was actually going to be something in their storage. Maybe they make it to where... Yeah, there's a lot in here. But I bet you outside there's a reason. You could probably pull that down and access it. Let's go take a look out there. Yeah, this is a unique... It's a rather large one. What's the overall length again? 30 foot? 31 foot?
Oh.
Yeah, it was 29.11.
Yeah.
So, okay, so here's the deal. You could, if you didn't want to, you could remove the refrigerator here. I don't know. I'm not sure why they have that one cabinet blocked off. Sorry. Now I do know. There's your furnace. Your furnace is in there. So that's accessibility for the furnace. All right, so that covers it. If you guys don't follow us during the day at different times, you'll miss it, or on Facebook even. But we just went ahead and listed a YouTube live video covering live the 3 Rockwood fifth wheels that they have here currently. So go check out that video if you haven't, and follow us. We're going to go ahead and move into the Flagstaff. We're going to look at this one, and the main reason is not so much the floor plan, which we'll look at the floor plan, of course, but this is a 529 bunkhouse. This has the wardrobe slide in the bedroom that we were talking about that is different from the bed slide. So let's look at the floor plan first. It's open. It's very nice and spacious. The kitchen's great. This area here to us, I'll tell you what the strong points are. There is no slide in here. We could load this up from the floor to the ceiling with whatever we wanted, and it's not going to affect when the slide comes in because there is no slide. So as far as storage, we could put our electric bikes back here. We could put our totes in here. We could put everything we needed in this room. This essentially could become a garage. We could make this a garage area. You can see how deep this is. We could take out all these shelves. That could be storage. It would be awesome. The storage would be awesome. Now here's where our problem is. I don't think the couch is long enough for Heidi necessarily, and I don't have any seating. So then what you'd have to look at is, okay, let's take this U-shaped dinette out. We'll put a desk in here, and then maybe a recliner. That's the only way that this would work. So I would have a recliner, Heidi would have the couch just like she had before, and I mean, it could be done. It could be done. We would opt, obviously, for a 12-volt compressor refrigerator. You can see what I was talking about. If it's a propane fridge, how you've got all the coils that intrude on your storage area. And you don't really need that with 12 volt anymore. Everything's a little tall for Heidi. We looked at the microwaves tall, the cabinets are tall. She has a really hard time. And she's average height. It's just a design issue.
Yeah.
Not to say we still want to do it, you know.
I would definitely have to have a couple step stools.
Yeah, right. I think that if they would option out this and left it empty, I could put a recliner in and I could put a desk in. With that being said, that gives her seating, that gives me seating for lounge time, and it gives me seating for work time. I'm not going to try to lounge on this thing when I have my computer and everything hooked up. So that's the main reason. Other than that, the storage back here, perfect. It's absolutely perfect.
It really is. It's just the seating is lacking. I don't know how you could even fix that.
Like, well,
opposing slides.
getting rid of your
yeah.
dinette, getting rid of your dinette and putting in 2 recliners.
Yeah.
That would allow for normal seating. Then maybe I could put the desk over there.
Right.
But would you? Heidi don't really use recliners. I don't think you did back at the house.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's
That's
an
just-
option.
yeah.
I could put my desk over there. You know?
That's the first thing everybody sees, though, whenever they come in. And
Right,
always
they'd
looks
see a
like
desk.
Shambles.
Always look like, yeah, my desk is not neat. Heidi is definitely right about that. It's options. There's
So it
options.
would be a real desk.
Yeah.
I have a real desk now.
Yeah,
That
it
makes
would be a
sense.
real desk, definitely. So here's what the benefit of is the wardrobe slide. You don't have to walk around the door to get into the bathroom when you're coming from the bedroom. Cabinet up ahead, you see the linen storage there, porcelain commode, same shower as we have. Actually, it's easier to get into. It's less of a step than what we have. And then big wardrobe here and drawers galore. Lots of drawers, lots of drawers. You can see it. This is the reason to do it. Now, Rockwood has a model that's just like this. It just so happens this is the Flagstaff. There's underbed storage, the storage up above. If you can deal with, if you don't work from the road, or if you think you want to do some of those things I just talked about, I mean, it could happen. We could do it. I don't know. It would be a tough call. I would love to see my desk right here, maybe at an angle, and then a recliner right there for the TV. We could do that. What does that change your mind on it?
Maybe.
Maybe. That's what I think too. Now, the reason that we just compared, this is going to kind of shock you, but other than that really short RV that we looked at, all these units are the same length. They're all about the same weight. None of them weigh fully loaded more than 12,100 pounds. They're all under 12,100 pounds. That's one of the things that Rockwood does, and of course Flagstaff, and under the umbrella of Forest River, with their units. I mean, they do a great job. The cabinets are awful high. This is a very personal unit. This is a very living unit. But how much do we have to utilize, you know, for storage really, to waste this much area?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot, but it could happen. All right, so here's the thing we wanted to avoid by getting here the first day. Look at all the people checking in. You know, it's one of those things. Hi. It's one of those things that we did the first year, and we learned it's best to come early. Even though it's a day early, make it easier on yourself. So we're going to go into the store. We showed you that last time. I'm not going to show you that again. But we're going to have ourselves some Hershey overload, I think. Let's go see what they got in here. This is what the normal shuttle service looks like during the show. So 9 to 8. Looks like it's running 9 to 8 every day, except for Sunday. We got 9 to 5. And again, these things run, like I said earlier, about every half an hour. And then
Depending on how big of a load they have.
Right, exactly. Then up to every hour. Again, like she said, depending on. So let's go ahead and go in here. We're not going to be able to give you audio because they always play music in here. So. Nope. So maybe we can. So guess what, guys? There's going to be some candy around the corner here. We already know about it because last time we were here, there's a bunch of candy. Oh, look. Too bad they don't have a size for Lincoln.
Yeah.
Look at your sweatshirts. Get yourself a sweatshirt.
It's too hot to think about a sweatshirt.
Wow. That's what you say now. Look.
Yeah, those are cool.
Nice. I don't think they're going to have that inlet, but we can look. Chances are pretty slim. I don't see that. Oh, nice here. Look at these.
Yeah.
These are
That's a nice shirt.
no, this.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we shouldn't be in that kind of weather, so. Oh, look at all these water inlets they got, and it's not the water inlet we need. So yeah, our water inlet is broken, but I just switched over the antifreeze one. It works just fine.
Well, they do have a lot more stuff.
Yeah,
so.
they do. You're absolutely right.
Like, no.
Oh, look at that.
2 of them?
Yeah, that's cool. There's the music I was talking about. Yeah, we'll have to talk over that. Hopefully they don't pick that up and get that me banned or whatever. It's usually what happens. They kick it off. Okay, let's go check out the candy. I would like yeah, this ain't candy. This is just another stop. I want the one that has the most crap in it, which I'll just take the chocolate chip cookie dough.
They don't have the most stuff in
Oh, it's got, ooh, here's something you want. Strawberry cake, lemon cake, carrot cake, chocolate cake. One of each, please.
Sandwiches.
Oh, it's bologna and cheese, okay. Slurpees, mangoes. Here, Heidi can get this. I want to be upset. Powdered donuts, I want to be upset. Mini Chips Ahoy, I want to be upset. And where's the candy? Here we go. Look at that bag of kisses. They say it's a party bag. I say it's a 2-night bag.
Yeah.
And Hershey. Look at all the candy. I want that bar right there. Heidi said she'd buy me one chocolate bar if I came in here. I want that one. the 5-pound chocolate bar. Can it fit in our freezer? Look at this.
Yeah. My mom always gets those for
All right, that's enough of in here.
I want to see if they have
I neglected to show you where we're at. Now, last year, if you remember, we went down and up the hill, and we were back quite a ways. Nice area, nothing wrong with it. This year, we're in more of little parking lot mode here. But the nice thing is we're directly across from where the shuttle picks up at. So this is where a lot of the 50 amp full hookup is. And you can see the reason you come here is not for camping. The reason you come here is to go explore Hershey. Hershey Park, the, what do they call those things? The attractions.
Yep, all the attractions in Hershey.
Yep, which they give you shuttle. You get a thing to wear on your arm for shuttle for the attractions, but nonetheless, we're right across from the shuttle. Last time we had to walk all the way down here. Lots of cabins. Looks like they're repainting them. We were looking at that earlier. But packed. You're packed in here pretty good. Our site's not that bad. I kind of liked our site, but you can see it's a tight area, that's for sure. So we will.
It is super warm out today too.
I think it's pretty nice. But we are going to run and get into the air, that's for sure.